Hey, what's up, Clashers? Just making another video here of Fight Club's 3-star attacks in war. This will be the second video I've made today, so I'm trying to get caught up here. Alright, let's get into it. So, we're going to do the Fight Club versus Dogs of War. Alright, let's get into it here. So 74, 67, kind of really not that close of a war for us. As you see, they really couldn't do much with our top guys, even some of our mid Town Hall 9 guys. Their bases held up pretty good. Killis, JP, Dakota, Don't Tread on Me, and you see their number one hit me, no good. And our war map, almost a perfect war. I got 53% on their Town Hall 11, number one guy. Kind of awkward. Pretty hard base design. Everything else got 3-starred. I'm not going to show you that attack because it ain't a 3-star attack. So we'll get into the the next one here. That's me attacking their number 2 guy. So let's get into it here. So you got a Town Hall 10, basically a Town Hall 9.5, you would say, with no infernos. And as you see, it's going to be a pretty quick attack, being the time limit here. So again, starting out, getting my creating a funnel to jump all my bowlers in. Then as soon as I get them in, I'm going to start raging them. And drop a poison down for the CC troops. And dropped another poison down. Raging them, and that's the whole object here, is keep raging the bowlers as they rage in the middle. And basically, at this point, just trying to clean up everything. The remaining defense looking pretty good here. Still got a lot of bowlers. Still got my king and queen's ability. So this attack is looking real good. Alright, so that's it. Let's times this times 2 a little bit. And you can kind of see basically heroes basically unscathed on this attack. And there's the troops I used for this attack. So moving on down the line here. Don't Tread on Me. Again, uses the Go Valho. And he uses a couple of baby dragons to create the funnel. So get a lot of good usage out of the baby dragons. And there he goes, opening up trying to open up a big portion of the base, which he does. Then here comes the golems. He didn't get a real good spread on them, but he already had the opening for the base, so he didn't need to bring any wall breakers. So now he's going to rage up the wizards to take care of the CC. And there, boom, takes him out quick under rage. So he's got a queen walking around the right here with a bowler. She looks like she's coming back in, which is actually works out good because she'll take out an archer. And now you see the back end hogs coming in doing some work. Loses one there on the spring trap. Double bomb. puts a heel down, and it looks like one survived that big bomb. If possible, I know it's hard to do, but if you can hit the double bombs one at a time under a hill, you'll be okay. They'll heal before the second one goes off. But as you see with his hogs, ran right in between the double bomb, and out of the whole, I think 8 or 10 hogs he only had one survive. But as you see here, he had enough bowlers, Valkyries, and the wizards to take this base out. Alright, so we're gonna move this up, speed it up. Rest of it's just pretty much clean up. And I'm not for sure if you guys can hear the dog in the background. That's the neighbor's dog here. Screenshot of his, but that's the neighbor's dog. Yeah, I can't do nothing about the barking, so let's just go ahead and move on. Dakota's attack on their number 5 guy, which is, you guys know, it's my second account. And if you guys watching these videos, give me a thumbs up if you like the videos. If you don't, that's cool. If you want to drop me a line, I think you guys can do that. You guys want to see some kind of attack on Dakota's account, or maybe my account, want me to try something, I'll try to see if I can do it for you guys and maybe post it. Alright, so getting back to the attack here. Spread the golems out. I opened up the base to get into the middle. Let my bowlers go along with my Valkyries. Rage them. Try to pull them inside a little bit more, which they do. I think I drop the jump down. I don't think I saved the heal for the back end hogs I have, which they should be coming now. And I think I usually use the heal around the wizard towers, and boom, there it is. I noticed they hit the bomb, and I couldn't click on the hill fast enough, but I actually got it before the wizards could key on it, before the wizard tower could key on the hogs. So what I had here was trying to bust, and you see that it worked. I didn't have to use my wall breakers at first, so I used them towards the end of the attack to help the golem get out to the next Tesla. It happened to work out good, but with the hogs I had, they're pretty much kind of a waste of the wall breakers, but no problem. Good attack, 3-star, whatever it takes. Alright. Moving on down the line, zombie. Let's show a zombie attack here. So this is what I was telling you guys in the last video. We're getting, I'm trying to get him to use the CC troops for the bowlers. And as you see here, the archer tower up here didn't have all the walls, so it was hiding, which I didn't notice it at first till I watched the video. So you see here, he used the bowlers real good and dropped the Valk. So you want to drop your bowlers first, then the Valkyries. Then he rages the bowlers in the middle, and they do a lot of damage. As you see here, they didn't have a lot of protection. So the Tesla, Archer Tower, Cannon, Wizard Tower pretty much took the bowlers out because of the golems were gone and did not give support. But with the Valkyries that he switched back to, when his king, queen, and the remaining hogs that he had, which he might have should have used the heel right there. End up finishing off this base. Pretty decent spell placement. It'd have been probably better served if he shifted it over just a little bit more to the right. But all in all, it works out pretty good for him. I mean, it's real hard to get good spell placements when you're in a every lot of stuff happening at once. But definitely try to get your spell placement as good as you can get it. I know sometimes it's hard to look that far in advance. So he looks like he has a wizard, one Valkyrie, which is taking the hit, and he pretty much took out the last cannon and didn't even have to rage his queen until the end here. And once this gold storage goes down, it's a done deal. Alright, so there's Zombie's 3-star attack. And starting to use the bowlers, which is a lot better. And the attacks are looking a lot better. So, moving on down the list here. I'll get him some defense here in a minute. Corey 2. So we got a Corey, has a couple accounts in here. So what he's doing here is, this is our number 10 hitting their number 8, 3-starring their number 8. So what he did was he opened up, with that placement right there, he opens up 3/4 of this base just by those EQs. So that's big. And if you guys remember on the last video, I was telling you Corey does the P.E.K.K.A. walk. And you see how far he spread it out as the P.E.K.K.A.s, in which they didn't, the right one here didn't come go around for some reason. It decided to come back into the middle, which actually probably worked out better for him because he had every troop that he had pretty much in the middle here wrecking this base. And as you see here, and as we talked before, he's raging them, and then he's healing them. So, great spell placements. The double bomb took out all his wizards down there on the cannon by the golems. But still had enough troops to take care of business. And like I'm telling you guys, he's probably one of the better attackers on the P.E.K.K.A. walk, on the Go White. If I'm not mistaken, matter of fact, he is right now the only one using the P.E.K.K.A. walk for the Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 9s, what have you. And just got a message from somebody. That's what that noise is. So that's his troops, which is a Go White. And he uses the P.E.K.K.A.s to do the P.E.K.K.A. walk. As you see in this video, though, they didn't quite walk around, which was fine, worked out good for him. Okay, Wanna Fight, kind of a newer member for us. So you'll see gets a pretty decent spread on his golems. It looks like he's going to jump them in after he breaks a couple walls, maybe. So right now he's not getting in no hurry on getting them into the core. And there goes a couple wall breakers. Kind of get them in one compartment there. He's going to end up using his jump. And there it goes. And pretty much the bowlers and the Valkyries at the almost identical same time come in the base under rage and wrecks a big portion of this middle of this base. And let's see how this finishes up here. So you still got the Valkyries baby dragon up top doing some damage. And the Valkyries down here on the lower right with the bowlers putting in work. If you look at that baby dragon there on the Archer Tower, that thing actually took out a lot of base by itself. I'm starting to notice, I don't know if you guys are too, but the baby dragons used right, man, they can pretty much cover a lot of base. The object is to keep them away from the defenses that can shoot in the air. And if you can do that, they will definitely be worth the 10 spot. Okay, so here comes Killis back with a little bit of looks like he's going to do a mostly air attack on this base here. So he's drawing out the CC baby dragon. Kind of early on the spell there. I think he was trying to kill the little skeletons. But luckily he had another poison. So he pulls the baby dragon in. Drops the queen down. Lets her put in a little bit of work. They had a witch in the CC. So the queen's putting in work on her. Had an open spot where the king could get in and knock her out. And take care of the queen, so that's pretty good value on the king there. Took out the witch and the enemy queen, so that's pretty good. So here you got him drop down the hound to tank for the balloons and the dragons on air defense. Pops, boom, there it goes, pops it. But these dragons here rage right up to it. Boom, it's gone. And pretty much now it's still got 2 baby dragons. The 4 dragons down here at the bottom doing cleanup work. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to drop a baby dragon down here on this expo. Boom, there it is. Ends up dropping 2 baby dragons. On it when maybe one with a couple balloons behind it would have maybe took it out. But who knows. So the balloon there put in a little bit of work. So that expo took out a lot of troops and still didn't go down. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so 2 balloons heading towards the Tesla, and that goes down, and pretty much here it's pretty much just cleanup work. So not a real good base design. It looks like it's kind of his own design, which I don't know why you'd have an expo on the outside of the walls. That's not good good placement there, but hey. That's his base, not ours, so that's works in our favor. So, Aegon, I know I'm butchering your name up, bud, so if you're watching this videos, sorry about that. But we're going to call him Aegon. So, here we go. Dragon attack, 4 lightning, 2 earthquakes to take out 2 of the air defenses. So, he'll take out 2 air defenses, and then he should deploy his dragons close to the 3rd one, which is the bottom one here, bottom right. So what he's doing right now is getting his queen, let her take out some of the trash, so it makes it easier to get to the air defense with the dragons. And here comes the balloons. So as you see now it's going to be baby dragon on dragon. Dragon on dragon here. So the baby dragon actually took out one of his dragons, I believe. I think there was two of them cooped up right there. And as you see this loon come in behind the dragons, it's still putting in work, taking care of the defenses. And as you guys know, I'm pretty sure that the balloons and hogs and stuff like that, they go strictly for defense first. So you'll see them like that gold storage there. They'll bypass that as long as there's still defenses on the board. Then once the defenses are gone or the balloons are gone, then they'll go. But if there's no more defenses on the board, they will start hitting whatever is closest to them. So basically here he's got like looks like 4 dragons, 5 dragons still left. So let's times this times 2. Pretty much just 2 air defenses, which is the Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, that can do any damage to him. And as you see here, pretty much a done deal. And I think they still have the huts up in the corner, so you guys definitely watched. He had plenty of time on this attack, but be sure to watch the corner for huts. And if you have room, always take you a couple archers and drop down there. Drop on each hut, because worst feeling ever is you get a 99% because you missed a hut in a corner. Alright, we already showed one of Corey's attacks. Already showed one of Aegon's. Let's show one of Jimmy's attacks. Kind of a fairly new guy, been with us for a little bit of time here. So he EQs, opens up the middle, a path to the town hall. So now it's just all about getting his troops there. So he uses his queen and king to first create the funnel. Not the best strategy, because as you see, the king goes down early. Might have been better served to drop the golems down first, because he still has a golem, and he's waiting on dropping them down for some reason. You should always drop the golems down first. Let them do the tanking for your king, queen, and your wizards. Okay. This is I'm gonna probably show this as a video of what not to do. Basically, he was a little bit backwards on his deployments of troops, and that's why we do this video. They're not always all perfect, and they're not always the same. So I'm showing this as probably what not to do, and I'll definitely I don't think I mentioned it to him on this one. Maybe he'll watch the video. But definitely always, if you're taking golems, lay your golems down first. Let them do the tanking for you. And I guarantee you, his queen and the first little batch of wizards he put down, and king would probably still be alive. Now. And as you see now, it is a 3-star attack, but do not deploy your troops like he did. Lay your golems down first. Let them do the tanking. That's why you have them. Golems are not going to take out a base by themselves, so they take on all the damage. So so your heroes and your wizards can do the damage behind them. Okay, so good 3-star attack, but don't deploy your troops like he did. That's a no-go. Alright, let's see what Fishy does here. And I'm a little upset with Fishy, because she did her first attack and missed her second attack. And our clan, you have to use both attacks in war. I'm sure she got busy with her family, her kids, what have you. Something happened, because she's usually pretty good at doing her attacks. but she did miss an attack, so definitely not a good thing to do. But, you know, life happens, and sometimes you just can't help it. Alright, so right now she's trying to deal with the CC, and this witch is giving her a little bit of a fit. So she drops one of her Valkyries down to help knock that queen out. So as you see here, like I was talking about with Jamie's, she pretty much drops her golems down first. She has no queen, so she drops the king, the rest of her Valkyries, and she'll come in here with the back end hogs in a minute. And here comes it. And if you notice, she's doing the surgical deployment of the hogs, which works out good for her. I've seen she's sprinkled in like one at a time. And I think when you do the surgical deployment of the hogs, it's better if you can maybe sprinkle in 2 per defense. That way they kind of can take them down faster. What have you. I mean, it works out good for her on this attack, but 2 per defenses until they're all gone usually works probably the best, I would say. So it's actually a good attack. Rest of it's cleanup. So there is Fishy's attack. She made the highlight reel plenty of time, so that's basically all cleanup. And then you guys can screenshot her troops that she used if you want to copy this. Town Hall 8, I believe. Yeah, Town Hall 8. And that's the troops that she used. Also, what I want to do too, I don't know if you guys watched the last video or not. I want to stop here for a second. I want to show you, we made a little adjustment on Weird Fish's. You see his first attack was 84% 2-star, which easily should have been a 3-star for him. Made a little adjustment. So we made a little adjustments, and I want to show you so what we had was, on his first attack, he was only running 3 Valkyries, 11 hogs, and some wizards, more wizards. So I had him adjust his troops just a little bit and try it out. And this is the effect. So what he has is the 5 Valkyries, and he has 3 in the CC. And he still has the 10 hogs, which he was carrying 11 before, and only 3 Valkyries for a total of 6. Now he has a total of 8. And you'll see how much better and that's what I was telling you guys on the last few videos. You can make little adjustments on your troops as needed. And I think, and I guess he probably agrees with me because he did it. We just made a little tweak on his troops. Just added 2 more Valkyries, dropped down 1 hog, couple of wizards, and you'll get a little bit better, let's say, bang for your buck, maybe, with a couple extra Valkyries. They do a little bit more damage than the hog and the wizards would have did. So let's get into the replay of this one and see how he does. So he opens up to the town hall. So now all he has to do is get to the first base. And as you see here, as I was saying in the earlier videos, lay your golems down first. Let them tank for your wizards. Get them in. Then that's once they bust through the first wall, now you want to deploy your main core of your troops, which is, here comes the wizards. The king comes down. The Valkyries should be coming. Here they come. And then the CC troops. Then once your Valkyries get in the middle, go ahead and heal them or rage them, whatever you're using. And he has the 2 heals. So he's going to use the 1 for the heal on his main troops. And I'm thinking when he's talking about it, he's probably saving 1 of the heals for his hogs. And you see by just dropping a couple of the hogs down, they still do a lot of damage with 10 as to 11. Got a little bit more Valkyries. And as you see here, he still has 4 hogs, 2 on the cannon, and here comes 2 more. Actually, 4 total on that last cannon, and he still has. Well, it still looks like he has every Valkyrie he had pretty much still alive. So I would say this was a good adjustment on Weird Fish's part. I think he might have found a good composition of troops. And like I said, if you guys, even if you guys are copying these attacks, if you need to adjust it a little bit, you don't have to make big adjustments. Small ones work good too. And you can always adjust your spells as needed and what have you. So Stallion 419 is a newer member, been with us for maybe a handful of wars now, and he doesn't always get the higher bases, being his lower guy. So sometimes he attacks the lower bases for us and cleans it up and does a real good job for us. And we need everybody in our clan that participates in war. They all get numbers to hit, and they do a good job. And we try to give them on their second hit where they can go and do some looting, try to get some extra higher loot, on their second hit. That's my goal as a leader, is to get everybody to 3-star on their first attack and let them loot on their second attack. That way they can make a little loot on the war. Because if you're getting stuck hitting low numbers every time with both attacks, you're not going to make any loot. And, loot's about stars. Myself, I don't care about the loot too much. I just want the stars and I want the win, just the bragging rights. But it's good for, I try to get my my members a little loot bonus, a little extra loot if possible. If it looks like we're going to come out ahead, not everybody gets to do it, but I try to spread it around where everybody gets a chance. All right, so getting over to Stallion's attack, he's using Giants, Wizards, and he has some back-end hogs. So he's got 4 hogs that are doing some damage, and he's healing them up real good. Pretty much, it looks like his Giants got wiped out by the bombs and most of his Valkyries. Luckily, he had the hogs, level 6 hogs, come in and clean up the rest of these defenses. So if you go back and watch this attack again, pretty much these 4 hogs that he had wiped out 3/4 of his base by themselves. And that's with him dropping down good hill placements, keeping them alive. And so pretty much the rest of this is just cleanup. So that's one of our lower level guys. Town Hall 6, Town Hall 7. Actually, Town Hall 7 looks like, because he has 3 spells. Alright, let's show Anup. Anup, A-N-U-P. Let's show one of his attacks here. So he's going with the air attack. Taking out an air defense. Leaves it up. One more should do the trick. And then now he only has 1 more air defense to deal with. So he drops about most of his dragons. He kind of held 3 back. Now here they come. Alright. So now he's got to deal with the enemy CC clans. Has himself a poison spell. No problem. Takes care of that. The poison spell slows him down And if they stay in it long enough, it will kill whatever troops are in there. But basically, they do a lot of damage, slowing them down, so your army forces can knock them out. And you see, he kind of snuck in some back end balloons on his attack here, which to me it looked like he was going to be all right. But as we go in Fight Club, I'd rather see you do an overkill than an underkill and not get to 3 stars. So deploy all your troops if you have to, and we'll get you some loot on the other end of it. So great attack by L.O.D.P, we're gonna call it. All right, and that's pretty much the troops and spells he used. So I think, let me look here. I think I'm going to end the video now. I think I showed Stallions. I showed Peeps last time and Chrome last time. That's so we're going to go ahead and end this video for this war. And we'll, yeah, let me go ahead and end this one. Get back. We're fixing to hit another war here in another hour. And almost 2 hours away, and I'll show this video later. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. You guys take it easy, keep on clashing, and you guys like the videos, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'm always trying to come out with these 3-star attacks on these different kind of bases, so you guys want to copy the troops, definitely have at it. If you got any questions, drop me a line. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I'm not the best guy on here, but I will try to help you out as much as I can. All right, so you guys take it easy and keep on clashing.